Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. There's no challenge today, as we are going to go ahead and stop Starfield. You know, for anybody who would actually listen to my posts and everything else. Yeah, you guys definitely did not like Starfield. As cool as it was and everything else, you did not show up for it, and that spoke pretty loud and clear. So we're going to go ahead and cut that one out. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff helps the channel grow. We're going to be sitting here in a vacuum while I go over a couple things for the next challenge that's going to be upcoming. First off, give me a couple moments to go ahead and finish getting set up. I'll be right with you guys shortly. And, yeah, give me just a moment. Hey there. Yeah, you couldn't hear anything because I wasn't saying anything. I was just getting finished set up over here. How are you doing today? Sorry about that, pulling my chat out so I can see you guys talking and such. Ho! Listen. Yeah, so today is pretty much just going to be getting ready for the upcoming challenge. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and start it tomorrow, or the next day, or the day after that, or when I'm going to go ahead and start, but soon. Also, excuse me, I'm eating lunch. Yeah, so people just didn't show up for Starfield. Nobody was showing up for the stream. Nobody really seemed to be interested. So I pretty much just cut the challenge. Simple as that. There was no reason to go ahead and continue if nobody was going to show up for it anyway, so that's pretty much that. How are you doing though, Shane? Alright, let me get my notebook here. Just lean over real quick and grab it. right. Probably keep a what next? Well, I mean, take a look at the title. Should tell you exactly what's next. So, the next challenge is going to be a Pokemon challenge. So that is what is coming. Just a second to tear this out. Should probably go ahead and... Oop, that'll take everything. But yeah, that's gonna be the next challenge is Pokemon. I haven't played Pokemon since Black and White, meaning I am super behind the power curve when it comes to learning all of this stuff. I know the most basic of rules here for things, which, you know, rule number 1 being the capture of Pokemon as we go. Give me a second, I'm looking at my notebook here. And I gotta go ahead and send this as well. But yeah, unfortunately, it just didn't have the... Starfield did not have the reception I was hoping, so that's it. It is gone. There's no reason to continue it on if people weren't showing up, so... But yeah, Pokemon. That's going to be the next challenge. It is going to be a full series Nuzlocke, so we're going to be doing all of the mainline games, starting from Red, Blue, Yellow, and going all the way to whatever is currently out. I think it's Sword and Shield, or whatever, something like that. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and let me take a look at some of the stuff we have here. So... Let me start by getting a list of Nuzlocke rules. So, the most basic of rules are limited encounters and, you know, black and white out kill screens. So if all my Pokemon end up fainting, that's it. It's over. It's done. So, we'll start with, I'm going to be writing down these rules so I know exactly what we're doing. So, rule number 1. May only catch first wild encountered in each area. Put route, just so I remember exactly what it is. /route. If flees or faints, you know what I just realized? That I should just go ahead and put this on a notepad or something. That way people can actually see this. Hold on, 1 second. Let's see. Live overlay, game capture, specific screen, VC, mail, capture specific window, notepad. Let me see if it'll actually capture notepad. Move myself over here in the corner so that way people can actually see it and stuff. Come on, you got this. You can capture notepad. I know you can work. You've got this. I believe in you. I believe in the heart of the cards. No? No? Okay. Alright, give me a second. Let me go ahead and put in a new source here since it seems to be unable to capture notepad because it is a dingus. We're planning. Done. That's the source name. Cool. Make sure it doesn't go flying off in the distance so we can actually see it. Let's just slap it on over here, put you into that. Are we actually capturing stuff here? Cool. Close enough. All right, so ultimate Pokemon. Oh, that's caps locks. You guys are gonna see how slow a typer I am, so please don't judge me. You know what, Alf? An Alf? I have no idea. What do you mean an Alf? Ultimate Pokemon Gauntlet Nuzlocke. So, let's start by establishing what this thing is. Actually, you know what? Let's make this a little bit larger so you guys can actually see it instead of this, you know, thing for ants that you guys got going on here. Jeez. That's what I got for using Notepad, of all things. Alright. You know what? Let's put this all in caps, I guess. Pokemon Nuzlocke Gauntlet. Oh, yeah, Alf. That's an old-ass TV show. What about it? Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. I used to have, like, an Alf hand puppet when I was a kid. I got it from my dad. I don't know if an Alf was cool or whatever, but, yeah, also, excuse the noodles, so. Alright, so. Let's start by defining this thing. Challenge is to complete all mainline series Pokemon games in the Nuzlocke restricted format. This, right, no caps. This includes the following. Yeah, how do you know about Alf? Alright, so let me open this up real quick. All mainline series Pokemon games. Alright, I'm gonna put a list of all of these things here. And we're just gonna get rid of the excess info. That succeeded. Perfect! Alright, let's try this the fuck again, and this time not do whatever the heck that was. So, so this is going to be red, blue. We'll put them all on their own line. Red, blue, yellow. Let me number them as well, so that way we'll know exactly what order we're going to be doing these things in, too. So, red, blue, yellow. Gold, silver, crystal. Silver, 6 is crystal. Next we have ruby and sapphire. I guess emerald came out after ruby and sapphire. Fire red, leaf green. So we're going to do them in release order. So ruby, sapphire. Ruby. My mom was talking about eating cats, and I was wondering what... Yeah, okay, so Alf was like this alien thing, right? And Alf used to eat cats. It was his favorite snack. Alf loved cats and rock and roll. So, it's a joke, because, you know, eating cats, eating dat puss. So that's the joke. Let's see. Ruby, Sapphire. Is it 2 R's or 1 R? 2 P's. I'm fucking stupid. Sapphire. Alright, so number 9 is going to be, what, Fire Red and then Leaf Green? Yeah. So that'll be Fire Red. And 10 is going to be Leaf Green. With a lowercase l, because it's not fucking important, apparently. 11 is going to be Emeralds. Fire, Leaf Green, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. So, a Diamond. 13 is going to be Pearl. 14 is going to be Platinum. Let's see. 15. What are we looking at for 15? Platinum is Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Right. Heart Gold. 16 is Soul Silver. Ruby? Yeah, so Ruby came after Crystal. Ruby and Sapphire were the ones with, what's it called? Groudon and the whale that I can never... Kyogre. That's what I think it's called. Kyogre. Yeah. So, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Next is going to be Black and White. I don't really know too much about Pokemon. Alright, what do you know about Pokemon? I can try and fill you in on some of it. 17 is going to be Black. And then 18 is going to be White. And then 19 is... I guess the remakes of the exact game that was done. Black 2, White 2. And then 20 is White 2. Let's see, what else have we got? X and Y are going to be the next ones. I've never played anything after Black and White. This is where I started. So, X, 22 is going to be Y. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So, 23, Omega Ruby. 24 is Alpha Sapphire. 2 Ps. 25, what are we looking at? 25 is going to be Sun and Moon. And then the remakes. Jeez, they really did put all these things, like, right next to each other. Didn't give any of these Pokemon games time to breathe. All I know is Lopunny, Pikachu, Charizard, Mew, Mewtwo, and XYZ. Alright, well, I guess I can give you a quick thing. You know how the basic setup works. You know, you're a trainer going through these things, trying to go ahead and take on the Elite Four, or whoever the reigning Pokemon champions are at that given time. And you start out in your hometown being given a Pokemon, and from there you have to go ahead and fight and capture Pokemon along the way, make friends, raise them, go ahead and get people to beat up other gym people, beat up gym leaders who run the whole joint, and then take their things and show that you have proof that you've done all these things, and then that's it. That's pretty much how it works. And I'll explain the Nuzlocke here in a moment. Nuzlocke was Nuzlocke was a particular mode that people who'd been playing the game for a long time came up with. They decided the game wasn't challenging enough. So they decided to go ahead and come up with this thing called Nuzlocke, which I can't remember the guy who started it, something Nuz or Nuz something. But it was also named after John Locke from the show Lost at that time. I don't know who decided that was gonna be, but yeah, so that was originally how it started. And the basic rules we'll be going over here shortly. So stand by. We'll go over all the rules that we're going to be working with. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. 28. Ultra Moon. 29. Is Sword and Shield. Man, I didn't realize it was that close. Sword and Shield. 30. Shield. 31 is Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Excuse me. 32 Shining Pearl. 33 is what? Scarlet Violet. I think that's the last ones. Scarlet Violet. And 34 Violet. 35 left blank, but to include any further releases that come up while that chime up. Challenge is active. Man, can you imagine a new Pokemon coming up, but then immediately just getting completely trashed by it? Alright, so this is going to be the full setup. Red, blue, yellow, gold, silver crystal, ruby, sapphire, fire red and leaf green, then emerald, diamond, platinum, pearl, diamond, pearl, platinum, excuse me, heart gold, soul silver, black, white, black 2, white 2, XY, omega ruby, alpha sapphire, sun, moon, ultra sun, ultra moon, because we ran out of names to go ahead and do stuff at that point. They could have done something cool, like, you know, ecliptic sun and, like, I don't know, luminescent or blood or harvest moon. No, they couldn't have used harvest moon. That would have gotten them in trouble. Something. They could have done something. Huntress moon. Yeah, ecliptic sun and huntress moon. That would have been cool as fuck. Rather than ultra, ultra, ultra! You know. Sword and Shield, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearls, Scarlet, and Violet. And then, if anything else comes up in the midst of doing this, it is also going to get added to the list. So, that is section number 1. Now, move on to the next one, which is the rules. Basic rules with a lowercase b. Basic rules. Number 1. We will literally just copy this straight from it. Make it easier. Oh jeez, I forgot I gotta make this in fucking... We'll just type it out as we go, I guess. Limited encounters. Player may only catch first wild Pokemon in each area. Only catch first wild Pokemon. Pokemans. Pokemon in first wild. I don't need to obviously talk its Pokemon. It's not going to be fucking catching some small child and throwing them into battle against some Butterfree or whatever. First wild in each area. Route. Yep. If the wild escapes or faints. Yeah, we'll go with faints. It is considered a missed encounter, and you cannot get another attempt. Alright, that's the first rule for anybody who knows the Nuzlocke stuff. Rule number 2. Nuzlocke features a Nuzleaf resembling Lost character as a reoccurring gag character. I see. Dying. Any Pokemon that contains is considered dead and must release. The move Revival Blessing cannot be used to bring back dead Pokemon. Okay. If a Pokemon is fainted, it is considered dead and must be released. You know about Miraculous? I do not. What's Miraculous? I don't even think I've heard of it before. Alright, let's see what we have. So those are the 2 basic rules. We'll go with mandatory nicknames. I think that'll be good. Doesn't really affect anything, but, you know, the community loves participation, and if they want a thing, nicknames, they can feel free to go ahead and name it. Let's see. Met in confirmation. If the player is unsure if a location is a new encounter, such as multiple, verify looking at the Pokemon summary page to see where they met in order to confirm. I'm just gonna write these down. Must write down locations as entered and Pokemon caught or encountered. To ensure continuity. 5. Yeah, that'll at least help a lot of it. Some Pokemon players will consider gift Pokemon such as Eevee and Celadon condominiums to be a separate encounter from wild Pokemon encountered in the area. As of White Hard Mode Episode 3, it's implied the player can accept Pokemon that are received freely from NPCs. Player could accept freely from NPCs. I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything about the whole gifting thing. Whether I'm gifted a Pokemon or whatever. So, I guess we'll leave that as is. Gift Pokemon will be up to the community to accept or reject. We'll leave that up and we'll put that as polls. So that way people can pop along if they feel like it. Alright, let's see, what other rules? It's about a ladybug girl and a cat guy. Oh, are you talking like um yeah, you're talking about Ladybug and whatever the cat dude. Not transfer the cat guy, Ladybug transform, but don't do worry about that. Yeah, I'm aware of Catbug or whatever it's called. You know, Ladybird and Cat Guy or whatever they're called. Yeah, I'm aware. I knew them as their names, not the miraculous thing. No resets. Yep. We'll put that in. No resetting. To undo issues or problems unless technical issues or problems if a Pokemon is encountered prior to this. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me mute real quick. All right, all cool. Yep, you can't hear me because as I was saying, I had myself muted. I was just on the phone. Okay, if a Pokemon is encountered prior to this, it is considered as an encounter. We'll put asterisk C rule. Things that are considered C rule 1. 7. Just do saving while you're at it. No resets. Yeah, no reset. The only thing is technical issues, like if the game freezes or something like that. But if I encounter something while that's happening, then that is what it is. Then I'll just consider it. If there's a battle, I'm just gonna have to redo the battle. Now, if that sucks because I got to think about how this will work. Because what if I'm on my last Pokemon and the game freezes or something like that? Then what? Do I consider it as fainting? I mean, it's a hardware issue at that point, but I don't know. Almost died. You guys almost heard me dying there for a second. I should put some horseradish in this. Probably really make this thing good. Alright. Let's see. No cheating. I mean, fairly obvious. No outside devices or interference. I don't know. I might have to rethink that. Not the outside. Just take a few days to figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it's gonna be. So, no cheating. Simple, that covers everything. The only issues I can see is I've highly considered putting crowd control or allowing people to redeem some stuff. I'd like to go ahead and put in things for stream loots, so that way people can actually participate and whatnot in the adventures and what we're doing for the channel. But I'll figure that out when we get to that time. So, 8. Full wipe. A black or whiteout is considered game over, even if there are usable Pokemon. Yeah. That's a rule I gotta stick with. A blackout out is considered game over, and the challenge must be started from game 1. That's gonna really screw me over a lot, I am sure. Having to go ahead and start from the very beginning many times. That's gonna be a real pain in the ass. Alright. Full wipes, no outside trading. Let's see, Pokemon have captured... They have captured themselves, meaning no trading. Players may trade Pokemon in games. As for trading Pokemon and then back for the evolution, there's no firm consensus. We'll go with trading in-game to an NPC is fine, but counts against the route area rule. See rule 1. And you cannot go for a wild Pokemon attempt. 10. Let's see. Boxing may have Pokemon fainted permanently release rather than releasing them. May put a Pokemon that has fainted in the Pokemon storage system permanently rather than releasing them. No, we're gonna release it, and we'll go ahead and keep track of all our Pokemon. Write down all released Pokemon and keep a time of death and cause of death. Should probably up to Twitch way to control a Pokemon move. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Y'all assholes would go ahead and have me growl my way through a fight. I would lose so much stuff. But that is a good point, and maybe I'll add that as part of the trading cards that people will be able to submit. So that way people can control a move or a battle or something. Yeah, we'll see. We'll get to that, but I'll consider something like that. I'm over here like my model is going crazy. I'm just trying to eat. All right. So those are my basic rules. Possible options. We'll put these down. Let's see, allowing stream loots, turn-ins to affect gameplay or battles. Let's see, set mode. In set, meaning a player does not get the opportunity to switch out There's no set mode. Must manually decide not to switch out each time. Level restrictions. We'll see. Maybe level restrictions. Trust me, I get it. Make that be the highest. Let's see. Level restrictions. Level based on certain gyms. Highest level Pokemon. What to do with collects. To do with the Pokemon collection that surpasses level limit is up to the player. May not pass the level of the highest Pokemon of a gym leader. Yeah, these are all just possibles, not actual things, so let's see. Random starter. Random starter is chosen. Ooh, absolutely not. We're not going to even put that on there. May only catch the first Pokemon after each gym battle instead of in each area. Oh, that would be rough. Only one Pokemon per area or per gym. Let's see, equal parties must use the same Pokemon as the opponent uses during a gym or rival battle. Same number of Pokemon. Caught only must release after the first player's starter Pokemon must be released after the first wild Pokemon is caught. Man, that's so restrictive. No items. I hear that no items is a pretty common one. So they put no items. No Pokemon Center. Pokemon Centers may not be used. Only use potions and items. Oof. Greatly restricts access to PP restores. Limited Pokemon Center is limited to their Pokemon Center visits, a certain number per town. No held items. Limited number of Pokeballs may be purchased. No Pokemarts can't be used. Be found or given by the NPC. That's crazy. No Master Balls. Nope. No evolving. Only babies. That would not be cool. Challenge mode. Expert. Black 2 and White 2 must be set to challenge, which increases the levels of opposing trainers' Pokemon. We'll add it in as a possible list item. No legendaries. Meh. You know, if I catch it, I get it. Ban list certain pseudo-legendaries. No escape. Player may not flee from battle. No escape. Player may not flee from battle. I didn't even know you could flee from a battle. Can you do that? You know, we're gonna put that as 11 because I didn't even consider fleeing from battle. Either catch or clutch. That's it. That's how it's gonna go. Catch or clutch. Okay, let's see. Oh, no escape. Players may not flee from battle. Yeah, that's wild battles. Gift lock. Pokeballs may not be used. Obtained must be either gift by NPC or hatched. No child support. Daycare may not be used. No, I think that's fine. I mean, I don't think the daycare is going to become my big way to win. Limited training, quality of life features, AMIs, Dex, Navs, super training may not be used. Online resources may not be used, memory only. No candy. Any type of candy that helps level up may not be used. First 6 only. Up to 6 Pokemon obtained. Progression sacrifice. After each battle, they're randomly selected a member to sacrifice. That sounds ridiculous. Let's see. Species duping. Unless a Pokemon line is encountered not caught yet. Now, dupes are fine. We'll deal with the HM clause if we have to. First encounter only is modified for Safari Zone, a little help, rare candy, Master Ball. Link per encounter, repel, encounter manipulator, stacking. Okay, yeah. So, I think this is won't be here for this in this challenge. It's alright. I figured a lot of people won't be here to support the channel. I mean, but, you know, since most people didn't show up for Starfield, you know, it is what it is. A lot of people kind of dropped off of the channel once I start doing new challenges, so I kind of just expect a lot of the regulars to not show up once I move on from one challenge to the next. It's just unfortunate, but it's it's part of the thing. So I guess bon voyage until we meet again. Yep. That's pretty much it. Limited encounters, nicknames, writing down the locations to ensure I don't copy any stuff. Gift Pokemon, we'll see how the community reacts. No resets unless technicals, no cheating. A full knockout means that's it. Start from the beginning. Trading Pokemon is considered as the same as catching a wild Pokemon. We'll keep track of all the time of deaths and no fleeing from battle. And we'll worry about the others afterwards. So, yeah. That about does it for everything we've got here. Anyway, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff. Helps the channel grow. And for all of you returning viewers, thank you once again for taking time out of your day to come see me. We'll go ahead and wrap it up for today. No big stream or anything else. I will catch you all later. Have a fantastic night. And until we see you again, stay golden.